Told you.
Warning. There may be explicit language in today's episode. Viewer discretion is advised.
That was just an ass whooping.
Squeeze those oranges.
Whoo!
Scooch over a little bit.
Whoo!
It always feels so weird when it's just the two of us.
Going old school.
Going old school. I'm going to turn one of these lights on because I feel like it looks kind of dark.
We do have a spotlight with Mr. Joey Arnold today, so stay tuned with that. And
yeah,
also,
we do.
We're calling him Shady. That's his nickname. That's what everybody calls him. Deal with it. And that's probably what he wants us to call him too. That'll be next week, but Joey will be tonight. But yeah, also Steelers has not happened yet, but I'm wearing the jersey because of course.
Color Rush.
Color Rush. Yeah, Minka. Anyway, it baffles me that they kept Kyle McCord in the entire game.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, we need to talk about that.
Which, before we do, McCord was 35 for 64, 321 yards, and 5 interceptions and 3 pick sixes. And he played the entire game.
Yeah.
Talk about being stubborn about your quarterback. I thought Pat Narduzzi was stubborn.
Yeah, no, I wanted to talk about that because I was watching the game from our place, and the whole time I was sitting there, I was, 41-13 was the final?
Something like that.
It was somewhere around that score at
I forgot to stop the tailgate timer. It said 71 hours.
So I was so confused at the fact that they were down that much.
Yeah.
And that they played all of their starters for the entire game.
Yeah, I just like...
Because Cuse's running back caught that one ball late in the fourth quarter and he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just sitting there and I was like, that's exactly why you don't do that.
Yeah.
Now, if it was 31-13, 28-13,
right,
something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Fine. It was 41-10, 41-13, something like that. And there was 5 or 6 minutes left in the game, and all the starters were in. And I don't know. I thought that was a bit of a poor decision on Syracuse's coaching staff.
Yeah, that was very poor. But Eli Holstein, McCord was so bad, people just forgot about that. Holstein wasn't, he has 2 touchdown passes, but if you watch the game, he wasn't that good.
No, he really wasn't.
He was 11 for 15, 108 yards and 2 touchdowns. The one touchdown he threw, he had a small window to throw it.
Yeah.
And he just barely got it in there. And I'm like, how the hell did he do that?
Yeah.
But other than that, I saw Eli Holstein, because I was at the game. I saw Eli Holstein for 12 minutes, by the way. The time of possession was half hour
it was
to 12
ridiculous.
minutes. Yeah, it was crazy. But Holstein wasn't that great, and he needs to clean that up in time for SMU. Which, by the way, actually, you know what? I'll read. Okay, so what I'm about to say right now, which is this. I had notes on my phone, I was taking notes at the game during the game and everything. So what I'm about to read off of the prompter right now is notes I took off of the game. So this is exactly where we're going. But okay, I thought the first pass that Eli Holstein threw that night, everybody thought it was going to go to come, because I was up high, so I could tell everything else with the plays. I did not think it was going to Monte Mumfield. I can't remember who he tried to throw. It might have been Kenny Johnson or Dejon Reynolds, but I could not. I thought it was like one of those mind tricks messing with you.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to Mumfield, but it was not, and it was almost picked off actually. But Nate Matlack, okay, the defense played well. They came to play. Don't get me wrong, but Nate Matlack, he can break tackles to try to get to the quarterback or to get to the running back. However, he cannot finish a tackle to save his life. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So annoying. So annoying. Pick six, laugh my ass off. McCord again, laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
Eli took. Eli looks off. He did. That was a point where he looked off. Ben Sauls is the man. McCord again, crying face emoji. 12 minutes and 30 seconds in, Holstein got back on the positive yards with a touchdown pass. That was when he threw one of the touchdown passes. And Eli still looked off. So.
Also, I don't know if you saw. I heard this from someone who goes to Pitt and who is in the marching band. He is currently day-to-day right now. He might be concussed.
Holstein?
Yeah.
He was out. But that's not good. Yeah, I love Nate Arnell, don't get me wrong, but
he's been taking some first-team reps this week.
You need your guy. But hey, listen, Nate Arnell can somehow help the team beat SMU. And if the defense that came to play against Syracuse comes to play against SMU, if you get that defense, I wouldn't be. Now, here's the thing. I do think this is where Pitt's undefeated run ends this week. However, again, never say never.
Definitely not any given Saturday. You know the rules.
Exactly. Football's a crazy sport. Real quick, though. College football committee. Here's the thing. I will take my punishment in a second. College football committee, go yourself.
Yeah.
You have Pitt. They whooped Syracuse's ass all night. Syracuse, yeah, sure. Syracuse is not good in my opinion, but they were 5-1. They were 5-1 and good. When Penn State beats no ranked teams, they move up as many spots as they can, and now they're number 3.
Oh my God, are they really number 3 in the country?
Yes, they're number 3. They are ranked higher than Ohio State.
Oh yeah, they are. I can't wait.
But when it's Pitt, they only move up 1 spot, and they're only 18. How's that? How come? Don't get me wrong. I don't think Pitt should be in the top. I think they should be on the verge of being in the top 15. But below 15, no. Maybe I thought they should have, at the very least they should have moved to 16 or 15. At the very least. But nope, they didn't. And there was a tweet before I go off camera, and the only reason why I said that because I see what's coming up next. I think it was Mr. Chris Carter. Great guy. Let's see if I can find it. Which by the way, if you concern yourself with attendance and ratings for a wrestling show, something that is totally out of control, then you're not a fan. Beating the absolute S, I don't want to edit any more swear words out, of a 5-1 Power 4 opponent to stay undefeated only gets you 1 spot in the AP when there's still 2 lost SEC teams to be prioritized. Good point. 7-0 Pitt is 18. Nice. So basically all of their games and their blowout and their absolute blowout of Syracuse, who was receiving votes, number 27 last week, just doesn't count. Another good point. It just doesn't make any sense. So ahead of Pitt is Kansas State, LSU, Boise State, Alabama, Indiana, Iowa State, Clemson, Texas A&M, BYU, Notre Dame, Tennessee, Texas, Miami, Ohio State, Penn State, Georgia, and Oregon. Colorado's ranked again.
Are they really?
Yep.
We haven't even talked about them this year.
Because who cares? I still don't think Shador's top.
Like a first-round draft pick.
Yeah, he's not. But
I might talk about Colorado next week. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, so again, I think this is the week where Pitt's run finally ends. But I wouldn't be surprised if they win either. If Eli Holstein's out, then that's a problem. So we'll see. I don't know. But of course, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, the offense for Pitt was just non-existent, minus 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, it was just find the graphic. It was like Pitt in the first half, 31 points, 83 offensive yards.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was absurd.
But yeah, so clean up the offense, make sure the defense plays like they did against Syracuse, and honestly, you do that, you beat SMU. Seriously, you beat SMU. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't know. Now, here's the thing. If Pitt loses, do they drop out of the top 25 knowing the committee, or do they at least go to 23 24.
They shouldn't even fall that far.
Yeah, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. If they do, I'll be pissed. But with the losses that they're supposed to lose, I don't think it's like if they lose to SMU and Clemson, but they win the rest of their games, I don't think they still should be out of the top 25 the way they've been playing
No,
this year.
definitely not.
Yeah. So, but of course they probably will, and then Penn State will lose 2, and they'll still be in the top 25. I know Penn State. I know
they
Penn,
lose to.
well,
Yeah.
I know Penn State's 3, but we'll get to Penn State. But go ahead. Rant time as I take my punishment.
Where do I start?
Dropping the
I'll get that in a
paper
minute.
toss ball.
Where do I even start? I'm gonna get comfy for this one. I'm gonna put my feet up for this one.
Cook. I said let him cook. I'm gonna get in the frame real quick. My bag's over here instead.
The Pittsburgh Penguins are currently 3-6-1. They have lost 5 games in a row.
Yeah, Richie, I'm in the box.
5 games in a row, the Pens have lost. 3-6-1. They are 7th out of 8 in the Metro. This team is broken. This team is absolutely broken. Combined between the 3 goalies, the Penguins are allowing 4.2 goals per game. They have a combined save percentage of .885, which is not good. Sounds good. 88.5% of their shots on them get saved. It's not. I would say, Mike, I know you're in the box, but I'd say like a 90% save percentage is considered like baseline for a good hockey team. Too bad Dom's not here for this one. This would be really funny. Okay. So, not to mention, I did the math. We're not going to count Jari in this because Jari actually somehow gets shot at the least out of the 3. But Blomqvist and Nedeljkovic combined not combined, separately, are each being shot at over 30 times per game, which is a testament to how terrible our back end is playing right now, which is absolutely deplorable considering the guys we have playing on our back end. I believe that Nedeljkovic is getting shot at like 36 times per game on average right now, and then Blomqvist is like 31 shots per game on him right now, something like that. The funniest part of all of it, Tristan Jari has the worst save percentage out of the 3. And he has the worst save percentage of all 3 of them.
Didn't I say he was mid in the podcast with Bailey?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all looked at me crazy.
I said he was worse than mid. I don't know what else we can do with this team. We are wasting the rest of the time that we have with the core. Malkin has 14 points right now. He's doing all right. No one else, including Crosby, and I won't really put that on him because he's an amazing player, but no one else on the team has more than 7 points total. Raquel and someone else are leading the team with like 4 goals. It's just... Team's lifeless. You're out here losing in shootouts to the Calgary Flames. Out here letting the freaking, who is it? Winnipeg. You're letting the Jets score 6 goals on you. I should have done the math for this segment on how many games out of the Pens. I said there were 3-6-1, so they've played 10 games. I should have done the math on how many games this year the Pens have allowed 3 or more goals. I'm going to do it right now. You're going to sit here with me in the middle of this, and we're going to see right now how many games out of their 10 they have allowed 3 or more goals. Got it right here. Okay, let's take a look here. If the internet wants to cooperate with me. Okay. Game 1 against the Rangers. 6 goals allowed. There's one. 6-0 loss at home to open the season. Disgusting. Game 2, 6-3 win over the Red Wings. That's another 3-goal game allowed. Next game, 4-2 loss to the Maple Leafs. There's another one. 6-3 win over the Canadiens. There's another one. 6-5 OT win against the Sabres. There's another one. 4-1 loss to the Hurricanes. There's another one. 6-3 loss to the Jets. There's another one. 4-3 shootout loss to the Flames. There's another one. 4-0 loss against the Oilers. There's another one. And 4-3 loss against the Canucks. All 10 games!
Good to be back.
All 10 games! The Pens have allowed 3 or more goals.
Oh, man.
Every single one. Games that they allowed more than 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
By the way, who won yesterday? San Francisco or
8.
Dallas?
San Francisco.
Okay, so
So they've allowed 3 or more goals in all 10 games, and they have allowed 4 or more in 8.
last touches of rapid fire. Dom won.
You don't have enough to talk about with the World Series for me to go to the box, so I'm going to refrain.
Yeah, Dom's not here. That's why I can't. I've said this so many times that if you do not prepare for post-Crosby, Malkin, and Letang era, you're screwed. And we're living in it right now, and it's still happening. And they're just not going to do it because they're not in a good enough position to draft somebody, and they're
They
just stuck
might
here.
be.
Well, now they might be.
They might be.
But yeah, but it's a Pittsburgh team. We don't know the definition of, well, I don't think Bob Nutting knows the definition of tanking because he's so stupid. So he just doesn't care and he just is like whatever. So they actually try to win, but their philosophy sucks.
He's just doing his Bob Nutting thing.
I gotta tell Dom that he won rapid fire. Anyway, before Alex blows his pacemaker, World Series. Pacemaker, right? That's what they call it. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so the Yankees in Game 2 were actually threatening, but the Dodgers won. So currently the Dodgers are up 2-0 on the Yankees, but Alex, the Yankees sucking. I'm just kidding. I actually don't mind the Yankees like some people. It's just big market teams, you know? Being a fan of a small market team, like, I'm just tired of sucking. But yeah, so hopefully the Yankees do come back because I do want to see a closer series. I would love to see a game. I would love for this to go to Game 7, just because baseball Game 7s are just wonderful, unless you're the because I think the Pirates went to the last game against the Cardinals years ago. I can't remember, but it was like a game. But it was of course the NLDS. It was 5 games, But yeah, so we'll see what happens. Shohei Ohtani did hurt his left arm starting in the second. He's playing Game 3. ABC News did a breaking news thing with that, and I'm like, why is it breaking news when he's playing? If he was out for the rest of the series, then that's a problem. But like, what are we even doing here? But yeah, so yeah. Oh crap! I forgot this next thing was on here.
Oh yeah.
I misspelled Gannon because I was typing really fast. Oh wait, no, that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was typing fast as well.
Yeah, we all type faster. So the amount of typos that we leave in the prompter for us, it's just crazy.
Yeah, so Burrow, baby. Yeah, it was another tough one. 25-21 loss at home against Gannon. Honestly, Ike looked really good in this game.
Yeah.
He was really solid. He was 15 for 19, threw for 159 and 3 touchdowns. Didn't throw a lot of passes, was efficient with the ones he did throw. He was moving. Neely had a good game. Our tight end, true freshman, he is really good. He had 2 touchdowns and probably some 30, 40, maybe 50 yards in the game.
He'll be on the Drake Knoll show.
Yeah, exactly. And run game was actually pretty solid. Karan Robinson had like, I can't see it. I just realized that I was going off the top of my head. Joe, can you scroll down? Thank you. Yeah, Karan was good on the ground. He had 22 carries for 119 yards. That's whatever yards per carry. I don't care. I'm not doing the math in my head. He did not have a rushing touchdown, but Ike had all 3 of our touchdowns in the game. Threw 2 to Neely. One was pretty wide open down the middle of the field for like 20-something yards, and then like another 5-yard touchdown in the back of the end zone. That was awesome. Really good touch on the throw. Great throw. Looked amazing. And then Tegan caught the last touchdown. Not like the last one, but like one of the 3 that I hadn't named. I believe it was our second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was our second touchdown. Ike rolled out of the pocket a little bit, set his feet, and ripped it right into the soft spot. Got Tegan for the touchdown. Honestly, Gannon's quarterback kind of carried them. I didn't put any stats down for him, but he was pretty good. Threw for like 190 yards, a touchdown. Ran for 3 touchdowns, like 90 yards. He was almost all of their offense. We stopped the run pretty well. Held them to a lot of 3-and-outs. It was overall a good game. He makes an unbelievable throw at the end of the game that ends up setting up the game-winning touchdown for them. It was, I mean, if you were there, you saw it. It was unbelievable. It was a bad snap on the play. The ball rolled between his legs like 15 yards back. He runs back, picks it up, throws it like 50 yards off his back foot, completes it, and then it just gives them all the momentum they need to go score. So it's a tough one for sure.
It is, and I can cut this out if you want me to, but it sucks because everybody on the team just works their ass off, and everybody just wants to win. And if the people that of course, there's talk. The people that say all that stuff talking white, you don't know what's going on.
No.
You don't. Everybody works hard and they work their ass off.
People are always going to talk, though.
Yeah. I just wanted to put that out there. Like, you don't know what you're talking about with what you're saying with that.
There's plenty of armchair coaches and quarterbacks out there that think they know what they're talking about.
Exactly.
Think that they know better.
Exactly.
But
so like
that's the way it always is.
Yeah, I trust. The record doesn't show, but I believe in the team. I believe in Coach Knoll.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, I believe in
sure.
everything. I don't care what I don't. Quite frankly, I don't care. I don't care what the record says. I believe in everything.
I don't either.
I believe in what the team puts out there. So, and anybody that doesn't like it can then just don't watch the show. So
yeah. It's football, It's what happens.
Yeah.
There's things that can be fixed, and then there's sometimes that. I mean, in terms of like the Clarion game, there are quite literally times where just like the ball literally does not bounce your way, in the most literal sense on the planet. Sometimes the ball just does not bounce your way.
Right.
So.
Right. And also speaking of Burrow, I want to put this out there now because we're not going to do We're not going to do a preview until Thursday because everybody's playing on Saturday.
Actually, everybody is playing on Saturday.
But yeah, so go to the Edinboro women's soccer game. It's senior night, I believe. So.
And obviously, come watch us play some football against Seton Hill at noon on Saturday.
Come on.
It's a Saturday. You're not going on a bender at noon. What are you doing?
Come on. Go to the bender at night.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to go on a bender, wait until like 10 p.m.
Yeah, we won't talk about what we did this past Saturday.
Roll Scots.
Roll Scots.
We're still saying it.
Where's Mr.
Doesn't matter what happens.
Yep.
Roll Scots.
Roll Scotties.
Where's
Mr. Roll?
Mike's not going to do it, but cut to the clip of CJ right now.
Here we go. Pack the stands. Roll Scots, baby. Roll Scots. Let's go.
Like I said, come to the football game at noon. Go to volleyball at 4 at Macomb, and senior night for women's soccer at
6?
5 or 6. I can't
Probably
remember.
6. They're usually at 6, I think. What a day.
Yeah, busy day.
What a day for the Borough.
Richie, we're going to have a fun time for that Saturday preview.
Oh, that's going to be a loaded one.
Richie, I feel like we got to get a camera going, and then I think we should actually go back to the field.
Just kidding.
We'll talk about it later.
Since I dropped this at the beginning.
But yeah, so you look at the time. We have Joey on. So Ohio State. Oh, I know what we get to talk about now. Talk about Ohio State.
Yeah, so this is a weird football game. Dylan Raiola didn't play well for Nebraska. He didn't play bad, but he didn't play well. He played through like 150 yards in a pick or something like that. But Ohio State wins this one 21-17 at home. Really weird game. Will Howard was probably the most pedestrian he's been all year. He was 13 for 16, super efficient on completion percentage for 221, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Definitely his most pedestrian game as an Ohio State quarterback so far, I would say. I'm not going to read exactly what the teleprompter says, but we could not run the football against Nebraska whatsoever, which is very strange. I don't really understand how that happened. Like I said, this is just a weird game. Ohio State had 64 rushing yards as a team. I would love to go back and see the last time Ohio State didn't run for 100 yards in a game. They were 1 for 10 on third down. Like, I don't know. This game was weird. Nebraska dominated the time of possession. They had the ball for 35 minutes. We had the ball for 25. I don't know. I mean, like, good win. Glad we won. Nebraska, I've said, is a sleeper, so I'm not super mad about it being a close game. Would have liked for us to score. I would have rather preferred it to be close in a higher scoring game, but I guess, top of the rankings and everything, that's going to be the kind of games you need to play where you need to play defensively and, win a game tight without scoring a lot of points. Carnell Tate feels like he's been at Ohio State for a freaking decade. 4 catches for 102 and a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith had 3 for 70 and a touchdown. Emeka Ibuka didn't really do anything in this game. He had like 2 catches for 20 yards. And yeah, I mean, we can talk about it because we're going to talk about them anyway, but you got to reload, for a tough challenge in Happy Valley this weekend.
Please reload. I can't.
November 2nd, this Saturday, noon kickoff. I'm so sad that this game did not get a primetime slot because that means I will not be able to watch it.
Yeah.
So that is unfortunate.
Real quick, before we talk about this in a little bit more depth, there was the College Football Report did give out a little bit of a mock draft so far.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go all through all of them. I'm just going to give out, like, notable ones. Of course, number 1, Panthers, Travis Hunter. The Raiders taking Shedeur Sanders at pick 3. That would be a Raiders pick because I don't think Shedor's a first rounder.
That would be a crazy pick.
Cry about it. I don't care. First of all, where is Jackson Dart? He's not even on this. Cam Ward to the Jets at 4.
Ooh, that would be spicy.
Jags 5. Will Johnson.
Good pick.
Ashton Giannetti 10 to the Giants.
Ooh, top 10 pick for Ashton Giannetti.
Or Giannetti. Yeah.
I mean, he's a monster. He's on pace to break all of Barry Sanders' single-season rushing records.
The Chargers at 20, taking Colston Loveland. Your boy, Emeka Ibuka, 22 to the Broncos.
Respectable. I like that.
This has the Steelers taking Luther Burden III out of Missouri. Isaiah Bond to the Chiefs.
Wait, what?
Not the Chiefs. Sorry, the Bills at 27.
What pick for Luther Burden?
25 for the Steelers.
Ooh, I would love that, but I do not think Luther Burden's going to go that late.
Yeah, the only one I question is Shedeur at 3. That's it.
When you said Isaiah Bond to the Chiefs, I was like, there's no way the Chiefs are going to draft another fast Texas receiver.
Yeah, no, I misspoke. It was the Bills. But yeah, so
no, the Bills will trade their pick to the Chiefs and they'll draft Isaiah Bond. It'll happen.
But okay. Penn State. Here we go again.
Pitney Lions.
God damn it! Why would you have to do that?
Sorry, I forgot. That was just instinct.
This is it. This is the bench. This is the point we get to every year where it's
the benchmark.
It's the benchmark.
We all know who's going to pass the benchmark.
If you want us to be serious about your football team, you have to win this Saturday.
Can I preface that with something?
What's that?
Even if they win, I'm still not going to take them seriously. But
no, I will. No,
I will not.
I'm a man of my word. I will.
I will not.
I will.
You know what's going to be crazy though?
Mm-hmm. They'll beat Ohio State. They'll beat Ohio State, but lose to a cream puff at the end of the year.
I hate to say this because it makes it sound like I'm comparing these two coaches and hold them in the same light, and I most definitely don't. But this is low-key the showdown of the two coaches that suck against top 5 teams. Ryan Day sucks against top 5 teams.
But at least Ryan Day can beat Penn State. because Penn State can't beat a top 10
So
team
is
to
this
save
gonna
their life.
is this gonna be what it takes for Ryan Day to get to like 2-6 against top 5 teams instead of 1-7?
But, like, seriously, though, like, this happens every year, and Penn State fans still think they're going to win the national championship and be #1 suit Kellis. And my
I
brother,
want to see his record. Wait.
this happens every year. We literally have this conversation every year, and the same thing happens every year, right? Beat Ohio State, win out, win the Big Ten, and then I will take you serious. I'll even take you serious after you beat Ohio State. But regardless, you have to beat Ohio State. Stop thinking you're going to win the national championship because you're not. Stop thinking you're a top 3 team. Yes, by record and by committee, you're a top 3 team right now. But what top 10 team have you beaten all year? The USC was good. USC game was a good win. Not taking anything away. Love Cody Duncan to death, by the way, but he was saying, "Oh, they won with their backup against Wisconsin. They're actually special this year." No, they're not. No, they're not. For Penn State to be special, they have to beat Ohio State. We have this. I am so sick and tired of having this conversation every freaking year. Next week, I could be either looking like an idiot or repeating myself. Because the last 2 years, we have been repeating ourselves on this show about Penn State. Because the same thing happens every year. Am I wrong? It pisses me off. This is why this is why so many people, and yes, this is coming from a Pitt fan. I get it, whatever. This is why so many people don't like James Franklin and Penn State fans, is because they hype themselves up every year. They think they're winning the national championship. They think this is their year, and then they lose to Ohio State. This happens every year. So once again, if you beat Ohio State, I will come on this show next week and I'll say, listen, I will admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong. This might actually be your guys' year because you beat the team that you had to beat to get over the hump. I still don't think you're going to win the national championship even if you beat Ohio State. But if you want to be taken serious, though, you have to beat Ohio State. So beat Ohio State. And then we can talk.
Oh, this is a really cool thing that I just found. I was just looking into James Franklin and Ryan Day's records against top 5 teams in their careers.
Yeah.
So, I'm on Reddit right now. That's where I had to go to find James Franklin's record against top 5 teams for some reason. But the comments, they're talking about how this situation needs to be called the Nebraska-Georgia gamble because Georgia fired Mark Richt, who was a good head coach. He was a 10-win coach, typically, and he couldn't get him over the hump. And they fired him and hired Kirby Smart, and they won multiple national championships with Kirby Smart. On the other end of it, Nebraska was also a perennial top, 10-win team who just couldn't get over the hump. They fired Bo Pelini, and now they've been irrelevant for a while. So I think that was really cool, that comparison. So shout out to those people on Reddit that noticed that. But yeah, James Franklin against top 5 teams is 1-8. Ryan Day is 2-6. So this is the battle of the Big Ten coaches that cannot beat top 5 opponents. Ryan Day has a chance to get to 3-6 against top 5 opponents if they beat Penn State this weekend. So.
Any last words? Because I'm sick and tired of having this conversation every year.
No, go Buckeyes. Penn State's going to lose, and they're going to get first rounded in the playoffs. Move on.
Now, if Penn State actually still goes 10-2, who else would they lose to? I would say Washington next week. Oh, they play Oregon this year?
Do they? Oh, no, they don't play Oregon.
Lucky.
They might drop one to Washington.
But seriously, though, you want to have a serious conversation about your guys' football team, you got to beat Ohio State. That's it. Stop having this conversation every year. You beat non-top 15 teams, and then you think it's your year. No.
The only way they can get away with not being Ohio State is if they make the playoffs and win the Natty.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
Which won't happen because they'd have to see Ohio State again probably at some point.
And you have to see like Georgia, Texas, Oregon, whoever is in front of them. But yeah, like I said, let's stop having this conversation. So, all right, moving on. All right, and we're
We're doing an overreactions today. I'm
Two quick
excited.
things before we go to overreactions because we're running low on time. That Hail Mary from Jaden Daniels.
Oh, is that what happened last night? I didn't see the game.
Holy mother of God. Which, by the way, I like Drew Aller. I think he actually has a good future if he becomes a first-round quarterback. I do like Drew Aller. A lot of Penn State fans didn't like Drew Aller right away, and I actually believed in Drew Aller, believe it or not. Did I not? When have I
Yeah.
ever said? No, he's not a Heisman winner, but still, yeah, I think he's a good quarterback. Seriously,
I don't even want to hear none of that.
I just want to. I actually think he's a good quarterback. Seriously. But yeah.
Wait, I gotta review this.
But yes, that Hail Mary was crazy. Also, Jameis Winston QB1, baby!
I love Jameis.
Jameis Winston.
Oh my God, he's rolling around forever. Holy Jesus. Oh my God, he was waiting forever. No way.
I will be multitasking too.
No way.
I know, right?
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
Look at Dan Quinn losing his mind. Freaking Noah Brown caught that. Oh, Caleb Williams,
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Caleb Williams did not look happy. That is the worst bounce of all time if you're a defense. You got to bat that thing down. Yeah, wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
Shout out to the Browns for beating the Ravens, though, for real.
Jameis Winston, baby. But yeah, by the way.
Oh my God, his stat line?
What's that?
Jameis with the masterclass. Hold up.
Swear.
Hold up. I got to see this. Let me get eyes on this. The Browns had 401 yards of offense. Holy cow. Jameis Winston, 27 for 41, 334, 3 tuds, no picks. That is a Jameis Winston masterclass, baby.
Yeah.
Wow. It's my guy.
Deshaun Watson.
Shout out AJ.
Deshaun Watson's never going to see the field again.
Shout out AJ. Me and him are both Jameis guys.
Take out the Winston in Jameis Winston.
Okay, moving on. But yeah, so overreactions. Okay. Number 1, Penn State will be number 1 and win the national championship.
No.
Yes, the biggest overreaction in football.
No. Move on. No.
No, that means yes in a overreact. Yes, people were overreacting, so it would be a yes.
I thought we were saying whether or not we believe the overreaction. That's the way we usually do it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
No.
Get over it. Beat it, like I said, beat Ohio State, then we can have a conversation. But you're still not going to do it, even if you beat Ohio State. But I'll believe in you if you beat Ohio State. Okay, for real now. Let's start. Jaden Daniels will lead the Commanders to the playoffs.
Yes, I firmly believe this.
I agree.
I do.
I agree.
I firmly believe that Jaden Daniels will take this team to the playoffs this year.
I agree.
I absolutely do.
Yep, I agree. Just look at the plays. Look at the Hail Mary. Like, God, like who would have got like insane. But okay, number 2. The Browns. If they somehow lose the rest of the way through, they should not take a quarterback, but take Travis Hunter. That's actually a tough one. Because they do need a quarterback. Because Deshaun Watson should that experiment should be done.
No, yeah, I disagree. I think that I don't know. That team has a lot of holes.
Actually, I have a couple of things. Yes, they should take Travis Hunter if Quinn Ewers stays one more year. If Quinn Ewers is there, take Quinn Ewers.
I don't think he can even stay another year.
Oh, he can't? I thought he could.
I don't think so.
Well, he's staying in college football 25 in 2026.
I don't think he can, and I don't think Texas wants him to because they don't want Arch to transfer.
Okay. Then I don't. You have to take with this quarterback class coming up. I think you got to take a chance on a quarterback. But at the same time, Travis Hunter I don't know. It's hard to pass up on Travis Hunter. Is all I'll say. Which is this.
Yeah. No, I don't. We'll see how Jameis plays. I mean, if they lost out, obviously he probably didn't play well. But quite frankly, I get that they want to get back to winning, but this team has a lot of problems outside of quarterback, and you still have to figure out your cap situation with the quarterback.
Mhm.
So I'd say their best thing to do is to get a young, talented player who can do a lot of different things on a rookie scale contract until Deshaun Watson's salary situation clears. I do think they should take Travis Hunter if they're in that position. So
There you go. Next, the Steelers should not give up a second-round pick for a wide receiver, whether it's for Cooper Kupp or Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace. I keep saying Mike Wallace. Mike Williams.
Mike Williams would never go for a second rounder anyway. He would
Yeah.
go for like a 7th.
I'm just trying to name. Yeah, I was just trying to name different wide receivers
Yeah.
you could trade for.
I
don't know. The Steelers have a good track record with their second-round picks, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I don't think they should. I don't see a reason to, quite honestly.
Now, if you can get if giving a 5th or like Alex said 7th or like a 3rd would work, then sure. But second, that's too risky. That's too low.
Especially with the cap situation, you have the most expensive defense in the league.
Yeah.
You really gonna pick up Cooper Kupp's contract?
Yeah.
Or someone like that.
Which
so you're gonna want
after
to
the
trade for
Thursday
Devontae.
after the Thursday night game, I don't think the Steelers are gonna. I don't think it's gonna work.
No.
But yeah. Next, here we go. Aaron Rodgers has done more bad than good for the Jets.
Yes.
Yes.
1000% yes.
Yes.
In every aspect, I fully agree.
I think it's becoming a problem.
It is a problem.
It's a problem. Finally, the Steelers should trade Najee Harris. If the deal is there and you can't refuse it, then yes. But trying to trade him and looking for somebody, no. But if somebody if somebody is asking for him and it's a deal you can't turn down, then I say go for it. And
I can't foresee a situation where it would be a worthwhile trade, quite frankly, because Jalen Warren's good, but I don't think he's an every down back.
Oh, I didn't even do my upset thing.
No, I didn't either. So yeah, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't like that thought at all. So
I just don't think it would work. I don't know what Naj would be worth, but
no, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. No. All right, I got it. Let's see. I can't believe I forgot to do my upset alert before we freaking started.
Yeah, I did too. I'm thinking about -1 Arizona. Oh wait, no, I'm reading that wrong. Crap.
I know which one I like.
All right, go ahead.
Yep, I got it.
I think I might have mine too.
I can't believe I'm taking this one. But after what happened this past week, I have no faith left. I'm going to go Patriots +3 over the Titans. How do you bounce back from losing 52-14? You don't. Give me the Patriots +3. I don't even remember our picks last week. I'll update the leaderboard next week, in which Dom will probably still be thoroughly murdering both of us.
I can't believe I'm gonna do this. This is a ballsy pick.
Oh, he's swinging for the fences. I already know it. He's swinging for the fences.
And I feel like because this is just something they would do, I'm gonna go +2.5 Dallas Cowboys.
Who do they play?
The Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, I would love that. That would be so funny.
So we'll go with that. But okay, rapid fire.
Guy beats me in rapid fire literally one singular time in 3 years
Via coin toss.
via coin toss.
By the way, I think for playoffs, I think we should come up with something better than a coin toss. If it's you guys,
Yeah, we absolutely need to
It's
come
the
up with something
playoffs.
better.
But yeah, so yes, I beat Alex, Dom beat Bryce, Haley beat AJ, and EJ and Emma tied. So I'll have to take care of that after we are done here. Everybody's picks right here. Okay. Honestly, I'm so tempted to just put people's picks in the description because I get so tired when I'm editing this.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I would probably do the same thing, honestly. So
We'll try it out. We'll try it out this time. I'll put the picks in the description. I'll actually put it in a Google Doc. Could just do that, or just give everybody the Google Doc. That's another thing too. But I don't think anybody will do that. But,
no, probably not.
But all right. The Texans at the Jets.
Yeah, give me Houston.
Houston.
Yep.
New York has a problem.
Yeah.
All right. I already picked Dallas.
And the Falcons.
I played Don, by the way.
Falcons. I don't know. Dallas's defense is pretty bad, but I don't think that they're gonna drop 2 in a row. Give me Dallas.
Miami at Buffalo. Kyler Murray looked really good against Miami.
Did he really?
Yeah, I know Miami's not that good.
Yeah, give me Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cincinnati over the Raiders.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Chargers at the Browns. Yeah, Chargers. I'm going Chargers.
Yeah, they're playing really well right now,
You
actually.
picked New England. That's right. I'm gonna also go New England just because Tennessee is just bad. The Commanders over the Giants. After that, Hail Mary, come on.
Yeah, come on. Giants are getting better, but I think the Commanders are a better team.
Saints at the Panthers.
As much as I think the Saints suck, give me them over the Panthers. The Panthers just suck even worse.
With Bryce Young being back.
It's going to be another 90-yard, 3-interception game for Panthers quarterbacks.
Screw it. Give me Carolina. Give me Carolina. All right. I think this is going to be a bounce back for the Ravens. I'll beat Denver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jacksonville at Philadelphia. Give me Philly.
Yeah, Jacksonville's terrible. That would be an Eagles game to lose, though.
This one is actually closer than I thought. It's Chicago and Arizona because Kyler Murray looked pretty good in my opinion.
Bears have a really good defense. Give me Caleb.
I'm gonna go Arizona.
Why couldn't you have done this last week against me? I would have won.
Detroit at Green Bay. Come on. I'm going Detroit.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, I'm going Detroit.
Yeah, give me the kitties.
Give me the Kitties.
Kitty goes meow.
Rams at the Seahawks. Give me the Rams.
Oh, they're starting to heat up. Give me the Seahawks.
Ooh, okay.
That was probably a terrible pick.
The Colts at the Vikings. Vikings.
Yep.
Anthony Richardson looks terrible.
Yeah, he really does.
And Kansas City over the Bucks.
Yeah, give it to me.
Oh, God. But, all right. We're going to go to our interview with Mr. Joey Arnold right here, so go ahead and take it.
Good night, America.
America. Roll Scotties.
I just asked Mike what athlete spotlight it is, and we don't remember.
Go to the penalty box.
Yeah, honestly, no, it was before we faded in. It's fine.
That's fair.
Anyway,
That's fair.
welcome back to another athlete spotlight. Today, Joey Arnold, Edinboro men's wrestling team, on the show today. Joey, thank you so
First-
much for coming on.
No problem. First wrestler.
Yeah, finally got a wrestler on the show.
Yeah.
There's a lot of red on this camera right now.
Oh wow. I think a professor just came in and yelled at us. The door must have been open. Was the door open? Oh, that's like the second time that's ever
I
happened.
almost just swore.
Well-
Why is that door open? It's never open.
Well, people that are using this room forget to put stuff back, and then
Well, yeah, that is the thing
and
too.
yeah, why is that door open? Seriously.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that door get open before. I didn't even think anyone
Yeah.
could open that door without a key.
Well, here's another thing. They could close the door from that side too.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway,
but yeah, so we're gonna, like we normally do, read your. By the way, I lost my train of thought before all of that. First wrestler we've had on
yeah.
history. But yeah, I want to read your bio, and then we'll get right into it. Attended Warren Area High School, earning 4 varsity letters, 4-time regional qualifier, 2-time District 10 runner-up. All region selection. The Dragons were 2-time District 10 runner-ups, and that's it. Yeah. So there's
that's the whole thing.
So yes, see, we love the bios because it's always like
It's always so accurate.
spot on, accurate. You know.
Perfect.
But yeah. So we'll start off listening to like, and I'm talking about like my friends in high school that are like wrestlers and everything. The work to stay in shape for wrestling.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's insane because obviously you gotta meet the weight requirement. Can't go over. Can't go.
Yeah.
You get the point. But talk about the prep that you had to do to get yourself where you are today.
Like in high school?
Yeah.
Like in high school. So I was kind of soft my sophomore year. Like I wrestled like 195. Then my junior year I wrestled 160. So like to change my body up, I practiced 7 days a week, ran like probably 6. Lifted every day, like 5 days a week. Like running in the summertime was like, I run 4 miles every day.
Jeez.
Yeah, it would be like I'd run in the morning and then lift in the morning and then I'd go to practice. Then I'd come home and do some sort of like footwork drills and then go to bed and do it all over again. Then during the season, it was like, I'd go to high school practices and then club practice. Then on the weekends, it was like club practice Saturday, 2 club practices on Sundays. Like I go to State College and wrestle with 4M and M2. So.
Yeah, I mean, saying just wrestling at State College is pretty big.
Yeah,
in the history of Penn
it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it was like Sundays was breakfast club in the morning at 8 a.m. Then 4M, or it was 6 a.m. I think was breakfast club with the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club, and then go to 4M at 10, and then that was like 10 to 11:30. Then at 2 o'clock was M2. Go there.
Jeez.
It's crazy.
It's a gauntlet. It's
Yeah,
a lot of
'cause
work.
I was playing catch up. I mean, I wasn't that good, so.
Well, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Honestly, it goes into our next question. So, wrestling is, obviously, as we've been talking about, it's a gauntlet. It's really tough. There's a lot you gotta do. So, come match day, getting ready, what's like your routine from, the time you wake up until you're stepping on the mat?
So like a dual meet, I mean, depends on what time the match starts. It's like wake up, check my weight, see if I'm over, go get a workout in, come back, sleep until weigh-ins, go weigh in, drink water, refuel, and then relax a little bit, chill off, and then warm up for the match, then put in some music, listen, get ready for matches. Before I'm up, I'm getting re-warmed up, getting the heart rate back up, and then stepping on the mat, ready to go to war.
Ready to go to war.
Ready to go to war. Now, with that question, and like obviously, well, here's the thing. I love when people do this, but are you one of those people where like once my headphones are in, nobody talk to me?
No, I'm not, because I like to stay relaxed. I can't get too hyped up or you gas out.
Then that's fair.
You know what? There was a kid that I went to high school with. He was a really good wrestler, and he was like that too. He was like super chill, like super like stayed unwind, like tried to stay unwound before a match.
Yeah, I like to have fun. I don't want to get too.
Well, the best part was he was like a lightweight wrestler, but he was insane. And before his match, he would just sit there and he would read a book, and then he would just like close his book, take his glasses off, step on the mat, beat the ever living hell out of a kid in like a minute, and then just walk back off the mat, go back, pick his book back up, go right back to what he was doing. It was like the most aura I've ever seen with like a wrestler before, because like that kind of thing is just like some guys are like super hyper aggressive. They they got to get wound up before a match, and then there's guys like like you said, you got the headphones in, or like him, he's just sitting there reading his book, and he's just like, I'm just ready, like just ready to go. Aura. Exactly.
Yeah. Screw you, Dom, for cutting me out of that post. Yeah. Dom posted.
We referenced it on camera. It's justified, all right?
Yeah. Dom made a post on his Instagram saying aura, and
it's just me and Dom, and Mike's cropped out of it.
Do I get aura for being on the show?
Absolutely,
dude. You
for
got
sure.
An immense amount of aura. But no, I am in that post though, Shady, because I'm in the background talking from the man from Delaware while Dom's hugging Hulse. So I'm in the post, but I'm in the background.
Shady's dying back.
Damn.
Yeah, breaking the fourth wall. We have our next athlete spotlight. Chilling, running the teleprompters right now.
Yeah. You know what? And also for Dom, he said he was gonna show up today. Yeah. He's gonna
Where's
show
he
up.
at?
What the heck,
Yeah,
Dom?
yeah.
I didn't even know
No,
that.
I think he might still be sick,
Oh,
actually.
yeah, he was sick yesterday.
It depends. If he shows up at class later, then I have my answer. But all right. Next question. We like to ask this question. Just for people coming in, just never know who's watching and stuff. What advice would you give incoming freshmen coming in for their first year?
It's gonna be hard. You just gotta get through it. Like the preseason's gonna be really tough, and I'd say like you gotta change your body, harden up your body coming in, and be in good shape when you're coming in. Like our coach always says, like you should be in A- shape when you come in, because it's like preseason isn't time to get into shape. It's just time to like improve on your shape, and perform better.
Shout out Coach Hill.
Yeah.
Need to have him on the show at some point.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's a stud.
He is a stud. I love that guy.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, again, I like to preface this again because at the end of this question, like a lot of people are scared to ask questions and everything. So again, we like to say,
Yeah.
it's okay if you got a question.
I think another thing for freshmen too is that they need to like be prepared. They're gonna get beat up on, and they shouldn't be discouraged because of it. Like they think they're gonna come in and beat everyone in the room, but most likely they're gonna get beat up on by everyone in the room. So,
It's just the way it goes.
It's just how good. Yeah. It's just
you take your lumps, you take your beatings.
paying your dues.
Yes.
You get better from it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
There you go. But Alex.
so yeah, going forward, it's really funny to know that the wrestling program, it's like we're all D2 sports, and then we just have like one D1 program kind of in the middle of it. It's really interesting thinking about that. Obviously, you guys face some pretty strong competition.
Yes.
Being in the MAC and everything like that. So you can answer this for yourself as an individual as well. Absolutely, feel free. But what else do you want to see, like as like a collective? Like, what do you want to see this team accomplish this year?
As a collective, like I'm redshirting this year, but next year I want to be a national qualifier.
Okay.
That's my individual goals. But as a collective, I want to see like me and half our team qualify for nationals this year. I want to see us place top 3 at the max, and then hopefully win it next year. I mean, hopefully win it this year, but take top 3 at least, and
Get
then
yourself set.
I want to see like have a winning record this season in dual meets. I want to see it, some guys on the podium at nationals. I mean, Ryan Burgos and Jared McGill. I want to see them on the podium with Colton Camacho, all of them.
No, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out Burgos. The reason I'm not saying shout out the other guys because I don't know who they are.
Burgos, shout out Burgos and McGill.
There we go. But yeah. So we're gonna go into rapid fire now. Shady, I'm gonna give you an option here. When we get to the blind side, if you want to be surprised, you can walk out of the room for the blind side. But no, I need you. No, until we get to the blind side.
We'll preface it before we say it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Shady wants to be surprised.
He
He wants to be surprised. Okay.
It's not that bad.
No.
It's just the way. I mean, unless you did your research.
No, I didn't.
Here we go. But you'll be
I'm not
good.
worried.
Yeah, you'll be good. But
It's cool, man.
yeah.
Cool under pressure.
And then of course the last question, the grateful question. But all right, first one. Favorite sport to watch?
UFC or football.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What'd you think of the fights the other night?
They were good. They were really good. I had to watch replays because my buddy thought they were on at 10, so we missed them.
Oh,
That's so
no.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, favorite sport to play other than wrestling?
Favorite sport to play other than wrestling? Spike ball or pickleball?
Ooh,
Good
interesting,
choices.
Interesting.
I'm terrible at spike ball.
I love spike
I
ball.
love spike ball.
Love spike ball. Pepsi or Coke?
Coke Zero.
There you go.
Cherry Coke Zero.
There you go.
Gotta meet those weight requirements.
I was gonna say I was either expecting you to say that or you don't drink any. Those are the two.
Oh, that's exactly what I was expecting.
to
Yeah.
hear.
I am a Diet Mountain Dew guy though.
Oh, there
Okay.
you go. Diet Dew.
That's what
There
I
you go.
have.
You can say Dr. Pepper too if you wanted to. Or
Yeah.
sorry.
No, not Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper. All right, favorite food.
Favorite food? Pizza.
Yeah.
There we go. Actually, it should have been favorite food after the season because then you can actually. Like,
Oh, yeah,
it should
yeah,
have- Actually, yeah. Is it pizza? It's
Yeah,
okay.
pizza.
Okay. All right, favorite movie of all time.
Favorite movie of all time? Bronx Tale.
Oh, that's such a good one, dude. Absolutely, I love that.
Favorite TV show of all time.
That 70s Show.
Ooh. Okay, Joe approves. Go-to pre-match song.
Rockstar by Hardy.
Ooh, interesting. I like that one.
Okay. Favorite match of your career.
Favorite match of my career? Probably be in high school. I had lost in this tournament in the quarterfinals, and the kid lost in the semifinals, and I wrestled back for third and fourth and then pinned him. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that felt good.
Oh yeah. All right. Funniest teammate.
Jared McGill.
All right. I like this one. Shady, since the blind side's next, I'll leave it up to you. He wants to be surprised. Okay, so going into the Olympics, the committee tells you to pick one wrestler on the Edinboro team.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you sending?
I'd send Ryan Burgos because he's really good at freestyle. I mean, he's our national qualifier. He's tough. Or Jared McGill because he's really tough. He can. I don't know. I'd trust him to get it done, to wrestle hard, to represent. So those two, they'd represent well.
There we go.
Damn
So
straight.
I actually told you we only had 11, but now I just thought of one on the top of my head.
Okay.
All right, favorite UFC fighter of all time.
Favorite UFC, Matt Hughes.
There we go. All right, blindside. Favorite Edinboro wrestler that is not yourself.
Favorite Edinboro wrestler that's not myself would be, let me think.
He's doing good, but people always have to.
It has to be like
people
probably
always
like
have to
Chris
think.
Honeycutt or Josh Koscheck. They were just tough. I mean, Josh was a national champ, but I also liked watching Chris Honeycutt.
There you go.
There we go. Unfazed.
He was so ready.
Yeah, he was ready.
Without even knowing the question, he was ready.
Again, you can do your research.
Yeah?
You can do your research. We're
Any
not
of
stopping.
you
I can't tell.
potential
See, we
interviewees?
made a pact. We can't tell you what the question is, but we're not stopping you from doing your research. So
Yeah?
there you go, Joey. Thanks for coming on to the show.
Yeah, no problem.
You gonna do
this is good.
the grateful question?
Oh, reminded me. Last question. 3 things you're grateful for.
My family, my faith, and like being able to wrestle, I guess.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go. But once again, thank you, Joey,
Yeah, no
for
problem.
coming on the show.
Appreciate it greatly.
This is on this week's episode 42. As I can feel my stomach rumbling.
Yeah.
Send it.
Good night, America. Oh, it was so close.
He's like hit the lens like once.
Yeah, I
Swear to God.
That was up to the
Swear to
Sean
God.
video, wasn't it?
Wait, here, real quick. We gotta get.